sorry.
Okay.
Jesus.
There, so I'm unmuted. Excellent. So yeah, let's start again. So good evening, ladies, and welcome to our Wednesday night opportunity call. So, are you with us, Sam?
Yeah, I am. I'm so sorry. Can I just apologise? A huge apology. I am never late. I hate being late. And I wasn't late really. I was here. I just wasn't there in my head.
Yeah. So we're going to go over to our Sam with all of our amazing products, and Sam's going to tell us all about them.
Hi. Sorry. When she makes me go big, it makes me realise what I look like. Anyway. I hope you've all had a lovely Wednesday, actually. Yeah, have we got the slides notes? I have my display beside me. You can see them. So, yeah, so as you can see, this is our full Juice Plus range. And if you're anything like me, when you see this, you're probably a little bit shocked at all of the products that we do, because I was shocked. I thought Juice Plus was just shakes, and I was extremely wrong. How wrong was I, to be fair? Yeah, I was one of those who thought Juice Plus was a shake diet and I didn't like shakes. I was very wrong. So yeah, this is our full selection of products that we have. Next slide. So this this is a selection of data that Juice Plus put together, and I think it is shocking if you look at it. So 87% of people, of adults, don't eat enough fruit and vegetables. And 59% don't eat enough fruits. And then you look at the children's side, it's even worse. Nearly 100% of children don't eat enough fruit and vegetables every single day, and it's devastating when you think of it like that. Like, what are children eating? It's certainly not fruit and vegetables. So it's just horrendous. I'm sorry, my dog's just joined me. And over 70% of youngsters, now Juice Plus class as a youngster, as anyone from the age of 14 to 21, and over 70% of them aren't eating enough fruit and vegetables. So it's just, we need to do what we can to bridge that gap, to kind of close it, to make sure that what we do eat doesn't impact on us in later life and in future life. So can you remember many moons ago when there was the Eat 5 a Day campaign, the 5 a Day campaign? Well, actually, you might have noticed that that's kind of being squashed a little bit, and nobody really talks about it anymore, because they did some research and they actually realized that 5 a day isn't actually enough to make a difference to your health, to make any benefits. And what they actually found out was that you'd need to eat 10 to 14 portions of fruit and veg every single day, and that is just ridiculously unmanageable. Like, who eats that? To be honest, I eat very well. I follow the Fit Girl Club plan, and I think if I actually put into portions of fruit and veg what I eat every day, I think I would get 5 at a push. And people who aren't following our plan and don't have the healthiest of lifestyles, they'd probably go days without vegetables. But yeah, genuinely, from supermarket fruit and vegetables, you need to have portions of 10 to 14 of them a day, which is just mind-blowing. No one's going to be able to do that. No one could afford to do that for a start. Fruit and vegetables aren't cheap. Food isn't cheap. But yeah, and actually they did a study, which I find extremely interesting. So the amount of, I'll just grab one, orange, for example, that is in one of our little capsules. So this has 10 to 11 fruits in, and the small amount of orange that's in here is actually the equivalent of eating the nutrients from 17 oranges from a supermarket. And that's because of the way that supermarkets deal with their fruit. It's the way that they're left to ripen, and it's because most of the nutrients from any fruit and vegetables come from the skin, and I definitely don't eat orange skin. No one eats orange peel, but all of that is in here. So there's 17 times the amount of nutrients in this, the orange in this, than there is from one orange in a supermarket from what you've got in your fridge. I actually have some in my fridge, and I kind of feel like, what's the point in eating them? Because there's I'd rather eat these, but no, I obviously eat them both. But yeah, this basically just highlights that we don't eat enough fruit and vegetables, whether you're an adult, a child, an adolescent. It's just not, there's just not enough fruit and vegetables in everybody's diet. And fruit and vegetables are everything. They control the inner workings of your body more than you'd ever even realise. I've learned so much since I joined Fit Girl Club and since I started Juice Plus. But yeah, next slide, please. So there are, as you can see, 30 types of fruits and vegetables in Juice Plus. And when I first heard about the capsules, I was kind of thinking, well, I don't eat those every day. I definitely don't. And if I get a portion of those every day, then that's got to be good for me. And then I kind of looked, and you've got things like bilberries and a Concord grape, an artichoke. I don't ever eat those things, ever. And actually, a Concord grape, I found out, is a fruit that has the highest amount of antioxidants than any other fruit. But we don't get Concord grapes. We can't get them in this country. But we can get them in our capsules. And I just kind of thought, well, what's the harm? They're definitely not going to do any harm. So there can only be benefits. And I was extremely right. It's the best thing I've ever done. My skin's never been better. My energy's never been better. My health, I genuinely can't remember the last time, minus COVID, you know, that. But I wasn't actually particularly poorly with COVID, but I can't remember really feeling poorly since I've been on them, and I've been on them since October now. My hair is a bit ridiculous, got growth everywhere. But yeah, no, they genuinely, all of these fruits and vegetables do something to your gut, to your digestive system. No medical claims, but I know my sister suffered really badly from IBS and now has no flare-ups at all, and she puts that down to the eating plan and the capsules. So yeah, really, really good stuff, and fruits and veg that we just don't eat every day, so can do nothing but benefit us. Next slide, please. So how is Juice Plus made, which we get asked quite a lot, and there is a video, and if you ask your mentor for the video, because it's really useful, it's only about 3 minutes long, it shows you exactly how Juice Plus is made. So as I mentioned earlier, when the fruit and veg is grown in our Juice Plus farms, it is left until it's reached its peak ripeness. Supermarkets tend to pick them earlier because they want to obviously sell them quicker, and once it's picked, it's kept at the perfect temperature. It's not kind of, they don't get warmed up, so they don't lose any of the nutrients, and they're kept in that perfect temperature until the moment then when they are dried and put into the capsules, so all the nutrients stay there. They're extremely fresh, and I used to work at the co-op and many moons ago, and I remember getting vegetables delivered and them sitting out the back for 3 days before they were even put on the shelf. And statistically and scientifically, every day that you have an item of fruit or an item of vegetable, the nutrients kind of in them diminish because they're naturally like ferment basically, and then nutrients naturally decrease. But the way Juice Plus is created, all the vitamins stay exactly where they need to stay, which is within the fruit, and then they are dried and juiced, and they are popped into the capsules or into the shake, and we take them as if we just eaten them straight from the field. But I couldn't eat that many fruit and vegetables in one go, so the capsules are ideal. So yeah, it's very interesting how they're made. And I think until you watch the video, it doesn't actually become clear how they're made. So we will actually, I might post that video on Fit Girl Club so everybody can have a little watch of it, because it's very useful to see how they're made. Next one. So yes, Juice Plus are the only company that are fully committed to investing a lot of their profits back into the health of young children. And because of this, they started the Healthy Starts for Families program. And anybody who's used the capsules, oh, I've left the gummies downstairs, that's made me really sad. Anybody who's used the capsules from the Healthy Starts knows that you can get 20 portions of fruit and vegetables for yourself and 20 portions of fruit and vegetable in a gummy form for your child. Or if your child is over the age of 14 to 21, you get the capsules again so that they can benefit as well. And they've done so many studies on the benefits of children getting 20 portions of fruit and vegetables every day. Next slide, please. So yeah, these are how the gummies come in their little packets. So we've got the berries, the fruits, and the vegetables. And basically within each of these pouches, the child eats 2 of the gummies and they get 10 portions of that specific product every single day. And I can clearly state, and I no medical claims, but my little girl has not had a single snotty nose since she started these capsules on the 29th of October, these gummies, sorry, on the 29th of October 2020. We all obviously had COVID, she breezed through it, and I genuinely blame the capsules, because as soon as the positive result came into our family, I upped her gummies. I was giving her double every day. If she just has a bit of a tired day and I feel like, oh, could she be coming down with something, I double them. And she's never had a snotty nose, which anybody who has a child in nursery knows that that is like physically impossible, but she hasn't. So I'm massively advocate these gummies. Next slide, please. So these are the results after 1 year, typically, of a child being on the gummies every day. They found that 71% of children and teenagers consumed less fast foods and soft drinks, and 71% drank more water, 61% eating more fruit and vegetables. And the reason for that is because what you put in your body craves. So if you eat pizza and Parmos and rubbish, basically, your body will want more of that. And I think we'll all know, that we're all female, if you have a certain day where you just can't stop eating chocolate, the next day you still need chocolate. And it's all because what you eat, your body then craves. So the children eating these vegetables without even realizing, and these fruits without even realizing, start craving them. My little girl is one of the children who will drink water. She never used to drink water. Now for nursery, she only takes water in. Actually, I lie. My mum sent juice in with that a day, but Ayla told me straight away, Mummy, I didn't have water today, I had juice. But she used to only have water at bedtime, and now she'll have water all through the day. She's one of these children. So yeah, the benefits on children are well researched, well looked into, and actually there was over 1 million children on our study. If I've got that correct, I'm almost positive it is. So the data is very well looked into and very well thoroughly verified. So it's great news for children, especially when they're free. I mean, I wanted them for myself anyway, so getting them for Ayla for free was an absolute bonus, and it's just a bit of a no-brainer, isn't it? Next, please. So this slide is actually a little bit out of date, because it says more than 30 studies have been done on Juice Plus, but actually it's now over 40. They're all gold standard, they're all peer reviewed, and they're all very independent studies, and they are the best of the best. And they have been proven to support our immune system, which I can absolutely think. I think it's not a word. They've been proven to support our immune system, which I can absolutely verify. Our DNA, skin health, absolutely. Ask anybody who's on these capsules if their skin improved in the first 2 weeks, and they will always say yes. Dental health is really good for promoting strength in gums, which is intriguing, because you'd think to have strong gums you have to actually put things on them, like certain toothpaste and things, but everything that you need in your body to be healthy comes from within your body. You can put as many creams on as you want, but actually it's what you put in your body that glows from the inside and the inside out. They protect your cells, and really well researched on artery health, lowering cholesterol, and preventing certain diseases which are caused by constricted arteries and things like that. So the studies on them there's a wealth of them. They're really interesting. They're very long, but the basics of them all are very interesting. So yeah, next slide, please. So our newest, most recent product are our Omegas. Now, our Omegas are our little caps of gold. And what's really special about the Omegas is that most health food shops will only sell, the generic omega-3. But our Omegas actually contain omega-3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, which is more omegas than any other capsule or caplet on the market. They are purely vegan, which means they don't come from fish, which means amazingly they don't smell like fish, and they don't leave a fishy aftertaste. And anyone who's ever taken omega oils will know the smell that I mean and the taste that I mean. They come from the source of the fish food. So instead of going to the fish, we went to the source of where the fish got their omegas from. So the algae that the fish eat. again, purely plant-based. Everything is plant-based, everything is vegan, down to the actual plastic capsules that the liquid is in all of our products. So they are extremely valuable little pieces of gold. They have been proven to reduce inflammation in the body. Now, I didn't realise how actually prevalent inflammation was on many kind of illnesses and diseases around the world. So many chronic diseases are caused by inflammation. For example, type 2 diabetes, heart disease. There's so many intestinal diseases like Crohn's and colitis. They're all caused by inflammation of the intestines. And these omegas have actually been proven to reduce the inflammation in hundreds and thousands of millions of people. So yeah, they are little caps of gold. And the reason I call them caps of gold is because if you saw our lovely Gemma on Facebook the other day, she did an omega face mask, and yet they make your face go very orange. But the next morning when you wake up, I put one on the other night before I went to bed, and I just went to bed with it. When you wake up, your skin, you literally are glowing. You don't look quite like David Dickinson like Gemma did once you've washed your face and things. But it just soaks into your skin, and it's just like giving your skin a drink. They're amazing. And you can also mix these with the berry capsules, the berry blend, and they create like a little exfoliating face mask, which is really nice. So yeah, bit of a tip if you have the omegas or the berries. Next, please. So this is our full range of products, and you can see that we have our main and our most popular product, which is our shakes, made from 17 vegetables, different to these. So actually, if you eat these every morning, you get 20 fruits and vegetables. If you eat these, you get another 17. Everything is plant-based, pure plant protein, digestible. Your gut will thank you for them. I didn't realize what whey protein was until Millie informed me that whey comes from curds and whey. So when cheese is made, that's the curds, the butter. When cheese is made, the whey is the byproduct, which actually should just be thrown away. It's the rubbish that is left over of making cheese. But somebody decided, let's get rich off this and make it into a protein and sell it, because it's waste. So let's make money off waste. This is not waste. This is plants. Like, this is really healthy, good stuff. Yep, we have our bars. Oh, they're also extremely low GI, so they keep you full, just like these. We have the mixed fruit bar and chocolate bar. I like them both. I think I'm more of a chocolate fan, but I do like the mixed berry. They're beautiful. If you warm them up, put them with a Greek yogurt, bit of a Greek yogurt and some sweet freedom sauce. Low GI, no gluten, no dairy, low in fat, low in sugar, full of vitamins and minerals, because they purely come from plants. They all have such a high level of fibre as well, so they're so good for your gut. We have our uplifts, which, and I'm just trying to think what slide comes on next. I can't remember if this actually has its own slide. I may repeat myself, but that's okay. Yes, how say I knew. It's been 3 weeks, but I knew. So these babies are unbelievable. I am not a coffee drinker. I've never drank coffee. I've never really needed extra energy. Not that you can tell. But having 2 children, working as a teacher, sometimes I do need a little bit of help, and these are amazing, and they purely come from plants. And the main ingredient, one of the main ingredients from this, in this, is beetroot. And beetroot was actually used to support strength in athletes. There's a quote somewhere that I'll find. It's very, very interesting, and it's in here. It's one of the biggest energy boosters, and it's in here. There's also so many B vitamins inside. So if you know anybody who suffers from kind of a B12 deficiency, you'll know one of their main kind of side effects from that is lack of energy. So there's loads of B vitamins in here because they are our energy source on a daily basis. We also, this one definitely doesn't have a slide because I'm not really sure why, but these are our boosters. Anybody who's tried these will know that these basically keep you full, make you full. So if you are a kind of person who overeats on a meal, you are the type of person that will kind of, your eyes are bigger than your belly type thing, and then you regret it afterwards because you really didn't need to eat as much food as you did because you now feel a bit sick. These or like me, you get random cravings at 8:30 at night, but you really don't want to eat at 8:30 at night. You take one of these. These I find completely numb all sugar cravings. And what it is it's just a little packet of fibre. Nothing in them but fibre. And a plant that begins with an M. And I can't remember, I can never remember the name. But when you drink it with the water, it reacts in the water and it grows into your stomach. So your stomach's that size, and this little little powder grows and covers quite a chunk of your stomach. So when you eat, your stomach already thinks that it's kind of, that bit's already full. So you eat up to 25% less calories every day from taking these, and they are little packets of wonder. And we also have our soup, low GI, fully plant-based, absolutely amazing when mixed with coconut milk and a little bit of chili. Yeah, they're the perfect quick lunch, so much more beneficial than a cup of soup. And it's the fact that these products are low GI that I really enjoy. They do genuinely keep you full. They are an actual meal. We're not meal replacements, they're just meals. And people can say, oh, I couldn't have a shake for breakfast, I'd rather eat. Well, my breakfast, before Juice Plus, before Fit Girl Club, I used to mix my cereals, and my breakfast that I had pretty much most days was in one bowl, chocolate Weetabix minis, Wheatos, and chocolate crave with dairy cow's milk. And that is literally what I ate every day for breakfast. So yeah, I had a meal, but I'm pretty sure I get a lot more benefit from these shakes. So yeah, I genuinely, if you're thinking of trying any of the products and you're a little bit unsure, or you're a bit, oh, what should I do? Just ask questions. We all are pretty clued up on how they all work. And yeah, I don't think anybody's ever tried them and regretted them. To be honest, I certainly haven't. Yeah, thanks very much. I think we're at the end, yeah. So there are all of our products, and they all have their own benefits, but in the same time, they all have the same benefit, which is just health. They're all here just for your health, either to keep you feeling more alert, to give you a quick meal that will give you loads of nutrients, or for everyday beneficial immune system building, as well as DNA and lots of other things. Yeah, thank you very much.
Oh, fab. Thanks, Sam.
No problem.
So informative. Honestly, it's unreal what these products, what they all stand for and what's in them and what they do. It's just, I really wish everybody understood about the products.
Yeah, I think it's just education, and everybody does get it. Once they've tried them, they've realised just how good they are for you. And once you hear about them, actually, because I was a little bit unaware, I was a bit naive and a little bit ignorant, I suppose.
I think a lot of people are, aren't they? It's just educating them about what the products is all about.
Yeah. So well, I hope that was okay, by the way, ladies, because I know I was a little bit late. Bit of a crazy half an hour, but thank you very much for bearing with me.
Thanks, Sam.
No problem.
So, what we're going to give you now, ladies, is some testimonials we've got two of our girls who are going to tell you their stories of using the products. So first up, we've got our lovely Ashley, who looks like you're sitting in a teepee. So would you like to unmute yourself, Ashley? There you are.
Oh, Sam, you were right. It doesn't have to show you up, doesn't it? I'm not sitting in a teepee, by the way. This is our playroom tent thing. Yeah, and my pajamas as always. What else would you?
Exactly. Why not? It's halfway through the week. So would you like to give us your testimonial? I can't even get my words out there. Your testimonial, then, please, Ashley.
Yes. So I heard about Fit Girl Club in November last year when Sam posted about it. I'm so nosy. I was like, what's this? I need to know. What are you doing that I'm not doing? And she told me that she joined this Fit Girl Club, lost a lot of weight. She was getting a load of health benefits for her and Ayla through these capsules. And I was like, wow, how do I do it? What do I do? Because I was at the same point then that Sam was at the beginning of her journey. Lockdown was just hard. I was working from home, so I felt like I had no escape. I was home all of the time, and then it would get to 5 o'clock and I'm like, nah, can't be bothered to cook anything, and literally just eat all of the time. I felt awful, and then I was getting conscious of the fact that we could start going places again, and I just wasn't myself. So when Sam put this out there, I was like, right, I need to be involved. What do I do? So she invited us to Fit Girl Club, and I started taking capsules. And after a couple of weeks, I was like, yeah, I do. I feel really, really good. And I got my little girl on them because she's 8 and she has the worst, well, she had the worst diet you have ever seen. Like, literally, if it didn't come out of a freezer box, she didn't eat it. It was awful. Actually, it was quite sad. Our teachers before they broke up for Christmas were saying that her eating wasn't great at school. She wasn't eating her meals. We tried packed lunch. She wasn't interested. So we got on that journey, and then unfortunately over Christmas I got sucked into me old ways, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I did start having a few cheeky takeaways here, there, a couple of drinks, and it was when we got back into January and I was like, oh wow, no, this isn't working, I need to go back. And with the new challenge got announced, and I was like, right, I need to get on it. And Sam was like, oh, what about shakes? And I said, no chance, nah, don't like them, not trying them. She's like, try. No, we argued for hours. And what actually happened is I drove past her on the nursery run, and she stopped the car and threw a pouch of shakes through my car window and was like, try them. So I was like, oh, right. And I went home and I tried it, and I really, really didn't want to tell her that I enjoyed it. I was stubborn, and I'm like, no. And in the end, I admitted that I really liked them, and they helped me massively because, like Sam had said, her habits before mine just weren't great. I didn't eat breakfast, but by 10, 11 o'clock, I was in the crisp cupboard. I had a packet of crisps for my breakfast and probably like a Diet Coke and then a chocolate bar, and that's just not good. So I started on the shakes, and I could not believe how much better I felt. I was having the shake, and then dinner time, I'm like, oh, it's dinner time, and haven't had anything. So it started from there, and then I was doing the clean eating, and I noticed a massive change in not just weight loss, but mentality. I felt better. I spoke better. Like, I had such a better attitude as well. So then Sam came again with the join the business. I'm like, no. This went on for days. And in the end, I was like, right, I'm just going to have to, because you're not going to let us not. And I had introduced quite a few girls to the Fit Girl Club and stuff like that. And I was just helping them anyway. And that's fine. I was more than happy doing that. And Sam's like, come on, you're doing it anyway. Why don't you get some sort of reward for it and things like that? So I joined, and in the first month I found it quite easy, and I hit the points, and it was going absolutely great. And then I got COVID. Everyone's probably heard this story. I got COVID and I was taken into hospital a couple of times, and I just used that time, and I was continuing chatting to my ladies, and it was a hard month in February, but I did it and I managed. And I just want to say to anyone that is thinking of joining this business, you can do it. You literally can. It's not, there's not that mass amount of pressure. You work it for yourself, and you can take it anywhere. You can go so far with it, or you can keep it to suit yourself. I've heard of other ones where there's a lot of pressure. You need to be doing this like 24 hours of the day, but this business works perfect for me because I have a job and 2 kids, so I don't feel under any pressure to do anything. I can do as much or as little as I want, and I'm still helping those ladies along the way. And that, for me, that's what it's all about, just helping people. Yeah, it's nice getting like a little bonus from it and stuff, but I just want people to feel how I felt when I first got into it, and I was like, wow, like, who was that person before? I don't really like her, and I don't want to be her anymore. So yes, anyone that's thinking about it, you've really got nothing to lose. There's so much to gain from it.
Oh, fab. Oh, that was really good, Ashleigh. And it'd be so relatable as well for so many women out there. Like you said, lockdown, Sam's exactly the same. Sam's story similar to yours. How bad like lockdown made everybody feel.
Definitely.
and then it's changed. It's not just changed your life, but it's changed your daughter's. And
it's changed my whole family, because everybody's like, oh my God, you're just so much more positive, and
Yeah.
husband's loving it because he's getting fed again, and now he's on capsules and shakes.
oh, bless
So,
him.
yeah, he's enjoying it as well, because bless him, he was getting a bit fed up with the takeaways and sandwiches for tea.
Yeah, but like you say as well, you can take this business anywhere. I mean, was it last week, wasn't it? Our award ceremony for the sisterhood, and you'd won the hospitalised champion, because you've still managed to run your business from your hospital bed. Like Sam said, never mind Bali, where Millie was for 8 months. North Tees Hospital for you, love.
That's where it is, girl. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. I really wouldn't. So I'm not promoting anyone to get themselves taken to hospital to go with the business. No,
but
you get the gist.
It just goes to show. Oh, thanks, Ashleigh.
No
Thank
problem.
you. So next up we have our lovely Janet. Are you there?
I'm here. I'm
Are
here.
you, Janet?
Will you be all right?
Yeah, you all right?
Yeah, lovely.
Would you like
So
to tell us your story?
yeah, I will. So with this lockdown again, my business was closed totally. It was giving me a lot of time at home. Started to comfort eat, feeling really low on myself. When the comfort eating came on, I was taking indigestion tablets every day, bloated stomach, and just generally feeling awful. And my daughter had recently had a baby, and she'd started taking the Juice Plus, and I could see her whole persona had changed. She was like brighter, and her skin was brilliant. And I thought it was also helping her as well. And I thought, oh, I'll give it a go. It's only a shake. Oh God, I was so wrong. Only a shake. So I started on the shakes, and then shortly after that, I started taking the capsules. My mood totally changed. I went from feeling really low to euphoric, honestly, every day, feeling I had so much more energy, and just really feeling great. And I just felt I wanted all of my friends, all of the family, everybody in the whole world to know, like, you can feel like this. It didn't really feel like a diet, because it's not. You can. I do doing a clean eating and just feeling brilliant. I don't take indigestion tablets anymore. No bloated stomach, and babysitting, especially the 2-year-old who I'm running about after all day. I needed that extra boost, especially at being 57. So I thought, yeah, I'll continue this on. And it was joining the group, the Fit Girl Club. Everybody just sort of like, it's a community where everybody lifts each other up, and it's such a good feel-good factor. So after that, and my daughter just said she thought I'd be the last person in the world to actually join the sisterhood. But I thought, no, I want to really share. I want, if I can help one person, then it's worth it. But it's not just helping one person, it's helping everybody who's listening, and it's helping all of the team. And that's what I found brilliant about it, I don't know whether sometimes people think I'm a pest because all I do is talk about it all the time. But I found it, I didn't expect to make any financial gain out of it. I really, really didn't. It was mainly, look, try the products. If you enjoy them and you feel as good as I do, then that's my job done. But I did earn some money at it, and I gained a promotion within 1 week, which I was like, okay, well, giddy over. I thought, oh God, I'm doing this just by sharing a journey, and I do feel like I am sort of a living, walking product of the product, because I totally believe in it. It has changed my whole persona, my energy levels, everything. It really does. So anybody who wants to try should, they really should. That's it, really.
Oh, thanks, Janet. I could listen to you all day, actually, you know, and you look amazing for 57.
Oh, thank you.
You really do.
What I've found is my skin and everything. I've gone really, as you age, your hair thins, you get hair where you don't really want it. Your skin goes really sallow. And I don't know, if I've got time, I'll tell you a little story. So when I was 8, I remember lying on the grass outside the house, and I was looking up at the sky, and it was a beautiful, beautiful sunny, like it was just a blue sky. And I remember thinking to myself, oh, I wonder what life has in hold for me. I was really excited about life and everything. And as you get older, you get chipped away at, and you get tired, and those energy levels drop. And I've kind of got that 8-year-old feeling back again, and that's genuine. That's the God's honest truth.
Oh, wow, that's lush, that. Oh, that's proper lush. Oh, bless you. But you know what? You've done incredible. And when you said you had a bloated stomach, I know what your stomach looks like right now.
Oh, really? Honestly,
amazing.
it's like every day it just felt uncomfortable and bloated. And I was taking weight and had tablets every single day.
Honestly, and you have got a phenomenal body, honestly. And as well, you're practically growing your own Juice Plus garden, aren't you?
I love it. Yeah. If you can pick it and pull it and grow it.
Oh, I love that. Oh, absolutely love that. Honestly, we're all just turning into Millies, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Janet.
Oh, you're welcome.
Next up, we're going to hand over to Millie for the business story, like the business side of things. Are we there, Camilla?
Hey girls, hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, can I? Hang on, I'm trying to mute myself. Can you mute me? Oh no, it's all right. Yeah. I can't do it now.
Hi girls, how are we doing? Wow, like, do you know what? Every single week I get blown away by the stories, and do you know what? It's so amazing because I feel like I know the girls. I feel like I know you because we do work, you know, alongside each other an awful lot. But hearing your stories, honestly, I'm nearly in tears here after those. So yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Thank you for sharing them. And do you know what? It's just so beautiful that we get to be a part of this company and share something that is so genuine and something that actually gives so much value to people's lives. And it's through such simple nutrition. And if you strip life back to its basic principles, you know, as humans, as animals, we are supposed to eat, you know, fruits, vegetables and berries. I'm just noticing my hair, sorry. Fruits, vegetables and berries on a daily basis, but the ones that we unfortunately buy nowadays from the supermarkets are so nutritionally poor that, you know, that is why there is so many illnesses and sicknesses, you know, and like Sam said, so many inflammatory diseases nowadays. It's so common that people have digestive issues. And, you know, for me, when I was in my 20s, I broke out with adult acne so badly that I got put on the last resort treatment of medication called Roaccutane. And it didn't work for me, unfortunately. And without going into too much detail about my story, yeah, basically 6 months on like the most severe acne treatment didn't work for me. Came off these tablets and my skin just basically erupted, and I was completely covered in like lumps and cysts. And I just happened to be on Facebook one night and I stumbled across the capsules, these ones, the fruits, vegetables and berries. And I was in my overdraft. I'd been made redundant from what I thought was my dream job as a weight management consultant after studying nutrition at university. And I saw these on Facebook and I didn't really know what was in them, but the girl had said, my skin's never been better, my energy's never been better, I love these little capsules. So I just thought, you know what, I've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. So I placed an order, and literally within a couple of months, my skin had started to relax. It, you know, it wasn't breaking out all the time. I was pinging out of bed and I was going to the gym and I was doing classes at 6 o'clock in the morning, which was unheard of for me. And I just started to feel just more how I used to feel when I was younger, you know, and I had all that energy similar to Janet. Like I just felt like I was myself again. So many people were coming to me and they were saying, Mills, you know, what's changed? You seem confident, you're different, you've got all this energy. You know, you're going to the gym, you're on your stories, and on, it was, what was it back then? It was MSN, I think. and I was on my stories and people were saying, you know, how are you up so early? What are you doing on Snapchat at 6 in the morning? And I just said, I'm just taking these capsules. So this girl who signed me up to the capsules invited me to Manchester. Now, I live in Brighton and there was no meetings like this back then. So I left my job at the time, which was Domino's Pizza. I was being paid £5 an hour and £1 for delivery for pizzas. I basically bunked off my job and drove up to Manchester from Brighton to find out about how I could make an extra online income with Juice Plus. And I turned up to an event. There was about 200 people in the room. I somehow got front row seats. And there was a Paralympic gold medalist there called Mark Colburn, who broke the world record, beaten someone half his age in the velodrome and put it down to Juice Plus. I heard stories of endometriosis. I'd heard stories of people with like no medical claims been made, but people who had taken these and lived longer after being diagnosed with cancer, all kinds of absolutely incredible stories. And I unfortunately lost my dad to cancer a couple of years before, and it just gave me so much fire in my belly to go and share this with everyone that I know, loved and cared about, because at the end of the day we all need fruits and vegetables. So I just thought, you know, if I can help people, if I can, like Janet, if I can help one person, you know, have half the results that I've got, lose the weight, get better skin, have more energy, then I'm on a mission to share this with everybody that I knew. And I literally didn't know what I was signing up to. All I said to my mum was, look, I found a job, it's in Manchester, I think I've got to move, don't know what it is, it's nutrition, it's to do with health. But actually turns out that, like, I think it was Ashley said, you know, you can work it from anywhere, you know, you can work it from all over the world. And I'm literally just going to tell you a little bit about the things that I love about this business and how easy it is to actually start something up like this. You know, no matter how busy you are, if you're intrigued about the products, if you want to feel great, you know, there's an opportunity for you to earn a little bit of an extra income, you know, from anywhere in the world, as long as you've got a phone, if you've got you know, Wi-Fi, and if you've got a dream, if you've got too much month at the end of the money, if you're somebody that, you know, would like to say yes to more things, or if you're just someone that wants to help other women, if you want to come and join our mission to help other women have more confidence, feel good about themselves, you know, learn how to self-love through coming into the Fit Girl Club and being a part of our mission, which is to help women love themselves for who they are today, then this could be for you. So I've just written a few things down on my whiteboard because I'm super prepared. So basically, let's just wipe this off the top here so it doesn't confuse anyone. So this is the part-time opportunity. And we have basically got no boss. So if you're sick of being told when to have holidays, if you're sick of being told when to go for lunch, how much holiday to have, and if you're sick of being told when to turn up to work, this business could be for you because you are your own boss. You can decide when to work, you can decide what holidays to take, and there's absolutely no risk. It's a one-off £50 sign up for this business. You can start earning money straight away, and the company basically do all the donkey work for you. So we take the products, we feel what they do for us, and as you've heard this evening, you know, everybody has different results. Fruit and vegetables are not a miracle pill, but they will do things for me that they might not do for you. For example, they help me clear my skin. For you, they might help you with better energy. You know, we all have different results, but, you know, nobody can say that eating fruit and vegetables is bad for you. So actually adding these into your diets is only going to give you benefits. So by going on that journey and sharing it with your friends and people that you meet, you know that you can literally impact people's lives from the get-go. And like I said, the company do all the hard work for you. They ship the product, they send out decline payments if somebody's card's bounced and they've got a new card. They basically do all the hard work for us. All we have to do is take the product, feel amazing, and share it with our friends. So like we said, we can work from anywhere. We can work with our best friends. So you can literally imagine who your dream team of friends would be and who you would love to work with. I know that I'm surrounded by the most incredible women, and actually I've made some friends for life in this business, actually girls who I've met online and who I wouldn't have known if it wasn't for this company. So most of you are, you know, a lot of you on this call I didn't even know, you know, if it wasn't for us stumbling across Juice Plus and sharing that interest of wanting to get a bit healthier and feel our best. So that's something to be super, super grateful for. We do also have the opportunity to travel. Like Gemma said, I was so fortunate enough to go on a 2-week holiday to Bali, which actually turned out to be an 8-month staycation. I just decided not to get on the plane and come home because, you know, I just had no commitments here, and I had my phone, I had my laptop, already had a suitcase full of products because I don't go anywhere without them. And yeah, ended up staying and just you know, lived on the beach, you know, had an incredible 8 months and came back just because I got asked to speak on stage in Scotland. So I literally went from 32 degrees down to -2 overnight, which was obviously a massive shock to the system. But again, like I had my phone, I'd literally traveled from Bali to Dubai to England to Scotland within the space of like 3 days. So it just goes to show, like, no matter where you go, as long as you've got a phone, you can share this with anyone. And I met people from all over the world who are now in my business, who are on the products, not because it's beneficial for me, but because they needed, you know, better health. They needed a little bit of extra money. So you've just got to ask yourself, who do you know that this could impact? So we have an unlimited earning opportunity. We're in 27 countries. We're a global company. We've been around for 50 years. Before Juice Plus, we distributed fire alarms and water filters. And 27 years ago, the Juice Plus products came by a guy called Dr. Humbert Santillo. I won't go into his story, but it's absolutely inspirational. And if you want to know it, again, we will pop that link into Fit Girl Club for you, of how the Juice Plus products originated. And it was never about profit, it was about health. And it's a truly inspiring story. And really, there is no limit to what you can earn in this company. So there is also an incredible £120,000 worth of bonuses to pick up along the way. And everybody that starts in this business can get to the top. There's room for everyone to earn all £120,000. There is a lot more information that we can give you about this, but I am aware of the time. So I'm just going to skim through these. So if this does spark your interest, please get back to the person that invited you onto this call and we can share a lot more about this with you. But just know that absolutely every single person who signs up to this business can earn all of that and so much more. That they are just little thank yous on top of your commission from the company to say, do you know what, you've brought this many people and you've helped that many people, here's a thank you. So yeah, it's absolutely life-changing. And for someone like myself who started this business without a lot of confidence, who didn't have much time or even know how to run a business or what network marketing was, I've picked up all of those other than 2, and I'm on my way to pick both of those up as well, purely just by helping people, you know, feel better, look better and earn a bit of extra money. So like I said, it's a global opportunity. It can be very part-time. When I first started, I had 3 part-time jobs and 1 full-time job. So as you can imagine, I was very, very busy. I was still totally broke and couldn't afford to say yes to all the things I wanted. So I soon turned my part-time opportunity into my full-time work and hit the pinnacle position of the company within 14 months. I then sacked myself from full-time work and took this on as my full-time, but became my own boss. You know, I decided when my alarm clock went off and, you know, basically designed my day. We are able to work online or offline, depending on how you want to run the business. There is so much recognition from the company. We got invited out to Arizona when I got, so basically when you hit the pinnacle position of the company, you get invited to something called a Club 39 party. There's a red carpet, you get put up in like a castle, you get picked up by a limo. Like, the recognition is unbelievable, guys. And, you know, you will see that when you, you know, become a part of the company or you come to any of our events, which are so much fun. So yeah, we are designed for busy people. We get paid for being healthy. It's part-time hours, full-time income, and the events, the red carpet events and the fun that we have is literally endless. So there is so much more, like I said, to this. But if you're somebody that is perhaps feeling like you want more energy, you need to earn a bit of extra money, if you're wanting to feel a part of a community of women that's got a mission, come and join us, girls. Come and jump straight in, because like I mentioned before, I'm nobody special. I just made a special effort, and I know that through going through this business for 8 years now, we're only just getting started and we haven't even scratched the surface. So if you have been inspired this evening, if this is something that you're interested in, please speak to the person that invited you, and be so excited to welcome you into the team. I know that every single one of you on this call has the potential to go out there and inspire other women. So thank you so much for listening to my story. Thank you to the speakers. Congratulations to everybody who has decided to say yes so far, and just carry on inspiring and coming with us on this incredible journey.
Thanks, Millie. Listening to you there, I kind of forgot that I was hosting. Honestly, I'm just sitting here like this, you know, like, oh yeah, I'm coming up next. So, oh, thanks, Millie. So, lastly, we've got our lovely Sam to give us her business story.
I'm back again.
Would you like to give us your business story?
Yeah, I will, just because you asked so nicely, Gemma. Now I'm back at work, I'm sick of hearing my own voice. But yeah, so my business story starts way back in October, when I was approached by Millie 4 times to join the business, and just like Ashleigh, I said no repeatedly, and I just kept saying, Millie, I used to sell makeup like 4 years ago and I absolutely hated it. Stop it. I don't want to join. It's not for me. I didn't like doing it then, and I don't think I like doing it now. And she never once tried to say, oh, it'll be different to that. She just kind of said, oh yeah, no problem. That's fine. That's fine. It's just always here. And when the day when I finally did say yes was the day when I completed my first 60-day challenge, and with Fit Girl Club, and I've never felt better about myself. I've never felt more excited in myself. I was excited to kind of share. Gemma and I, when we first started, both said we're not telling anybody about Fit Girl Club. It's us. We're going to keep it secret. We're not telling a soul. And now look at it, Jesus. It's gone from 200 to 1,600 people, and we pretty much know them all. But yeah, so we both decided together that we would join the business together, and that we would share it with everybody that we knew, because we wanted everybody to feel like we did. And I remember looking at the promotion kind of compensation plan, and it tells you which levels you can go to and how much compensation you return and how much bonuses. And I remember looking at a level called SP, which is the second promotion. And I thought, oh, I'd be happy to get there. I didn't get that far with my makeup. I'll be good there. I'll enjoy it there. And then it kind of just came. And it didn't come just by chance. Like, obviously I worked hard at it, and I just shared Fit Girl Club, and I just shared my enthusiasm for the plan, for the products, the love of the products, my happiness, the amount of people that just said, you just do, yeah, you sell it because I want your energy. And I was like, just sat thinking, I didn't realize I was energetic, but maybe I am. It's become apparent that I think I am a little bit energetic. This is why I don't drink many uplifts. So yeah, November came, and I remember it was about the 8th day, and Millie said, to get your next promotion, just concentrate on how many points you need, and we'll split it up per day. And it was something like 112 points per day I needed to hit my first promotion. And I remember getting off that call and thinking, I'm just going to stick at Partner Plus. I'm okay with that. I don't think I'm ever going to do that. But then I got my first teamie, which is the lovely Beth, and it all changed. She gave me a new lease of life, a new gust for the business, and I was like, no, Beth is so excited. Like, she is straight on this. She wants to join. She can see the love of the product. She's been on them for 2 weeks. She feels so much better. I love the products. Why not just go with it, keep going and keep building the momentum that I was kind of building? And I did. And then I got a second teamie, who was Sammy Jo, and these two ladies have became like the two legs that hold me up, and they've got their teams underneath them, and it's genuinely just grown beyond what I expected. And like Ashleigh says, when I asked Ashleigh, she said no lots of times, and I was like, Ashleigh, man, you're doing it anyway. I'm only going to steal these customers. You might as well have it. Like, you can have the commission, you can have the bonuses, because I'm doing it anyway. And then my sister joined, and it just generally just keeps escalating. And the only advice I can give to anybody who is thinking about doing it is just do it, because I kind of think, if only I'd said yes the first time. But then at the same time, I wasn't meant to say yes the first time, and neither was Ashleigh, because Ashleigh, when she finally did say yes, was in the right place at the right time. She had pictures that she wanted to share. She had the best vibe about all of the products. So because you feel like that, you naturally, we don't sell, we just recommend. And people 9 times out of 10 just want to know what you're doing because they want to feel like you. For example, I'm just going to talk about Ashleigh again. Somebody walked into Ashleigh's house just lately last week and said, by the way, before they even start the conversation, by the way, what are you using? And I need it. So order me some, please, because I need to feel like you look, even though she's being very poorly. And it's just, that's all the thanks that we need. The peers have, when I first started, I thought, if I could give myself a maternity wage, everybody knows how poor a maternity wage is, the statutory one. And I thought, if I can give myself a maternity wage, because I don't get paid at all in November, December or January, if I could give myself somewhere near that, I'd be really, really happy. In January, I ended up doubling my maternity wage that I was getting statutory. It was phenomenal. And I couldn't have done it without all of the lovely ladies who trusted in me to try the products and to join Fit Girl Club. And I couldn't have done it without all of my lovely ladies underneath me. And we just, if you are in two minds and it's not you just yet, it's fine. Wait a week, wait a month, because when your time is right to join, you'll know when it's right to join and you'll just do it. Oh, but look, so Kelly's just said this week she got stopped on Front Street. She was out for a walk and someone just said, wow, what are you doing? You look amazing. And she got, and I've seen the order, it is huge. She got an enormous order from this customer because she saw Kelly looking as phenomenal as she looks now, nearly 2 stone down and looking fab. And we are just products of the products, and we are now products of the business. I'm extremely excited to see where this goes, and it's only because I said yes at the right time and I was in the right headspace to say yes, and it's just working. And I've got lots of ladies in my team who have kind of said, like last month, for example, oh, it was a bit of a quiet one, but it wasn't my month to get me next promotion, and that's fine because we have quiet months, and you just use those quiet months to go, next month won't be quiet. I am getting a team, I am building up more, and I'm building some more momentum, because what we do every day isn't just to create an income. It's not. It is if it's your full-time job. Of course you want to create an income, and of course it's a bonus when you get bonuses, ironically. But at the same time, what makes my day is when you get pictures of ladies who have shared their transformations, or you get a text just saying, I've never felt better. Like, thank you so much. Ashley was one of them. Before she joined, she literally texted me saying, thank you so much for changing my life, introducing me to Fit Girl Club. It's changed everything about her, like she's just said on her little call. So yeah, we do it to help other people, and the business side of it just grows alongside. Yeah, we have Fit Girl Club, thanks to Millie, as the ultimate blueprint. We can roll with that, we can use that, and that's what people want, because they want to feel how we feel when we finish our 60-day challenges, which actually ends in 2 days' time. And I can't wait to see how exciting it's going to be, and I can't wait to join in our little party, because it's going to be epic. So yeah, I love being part of this business, and I never ever thought I would, like I say, back in the old bad makeup experiences, mainly because I probably can't really apply makeup, so I don't really know what I was thinking about buying into makeup. But I think I would never look back, and I don't want to stop. And Savvy and I had a conversation the other day about joining Millionaires Club, so you never know. I wouldn't mind. By teaching, I'm just going to be a millionaire. If only.
Thanks, Sam.
Oh, you're welcome.
God, yeah. So I'll just quickly tell you my business story. So as Sam said, me and Sam joined together at the end of October. For me, it was looking for an income. I hadn't worked since I was pregnant with my daughter, and my daughter is now 9. Oh, I've been spotlighted and I can see myself. I don't like that. I'll flick that off. So I did want to go back into work when Lacey went to full-time education, but I then fell pregnant with my son. So I'd been a full-time mum ever since obviously Lacey was born. And then obviously joined Fit Girl Club August last year. Got obviously very friendly with Millie, and we were in a pandemic, and my previous jobs have been admin, so in offices and things like that. And it wasn't something that I really wanted to go back to. I quite liked being at home with my kids, because that's all I'd ever known for a long time, because I'd been off school. So Nathan started full-time education in the September, when they were actually allowed to go back. So this fell pretty good actually, because we joined in October. So then this was my income, and my husband's on a low income, part-time hours. And it was just like Millie says, there's what is it? There's too much month at the end of the money. Am I right? Is that what it is, Mills? She's not helping us. Where she at? If that's the same, is that the same?
It's the same.
Yeah. So it was just, there was just no money for us and things, and obviously I was already helping other women, and it was just the right time to join. And this is obviously what I do now, and it works great around the kids, and it works great around the lifestyle and things. I mean, I like to go swimming in the sea. If I had a 9-to-5 job or stupid shift jobs or anything like that, I mean, no offense if anybody has got them, but they're just not for me. So it kind of just works around everything. And if that's the kind of lifestyle like if anybody wants, I would just say go for it. Definitely. I mean, not everybody likes to swim in the sea, but I do. So yeah, I'll leave it at that for tonight.
Gemma, you've been amazing in this whole journey. You're a different person from what you were when you first joined Fit Girl Club in August.
I know, massively. I mean, I was back then. I'm definitely not the same person. I suffered with anxiety and depression. I was medicated for it. Within just a few months of being with Millie and Sam on our journey, I come off my medication. I actually remember telling them, and I hadn't even told my husband. And I've also then we've gone on calls and spoke to like 1,000 people on a Friday night call when people are out there getting drunk. We're sitting in our pajamas talking to John Holloway and like 999 other people. And there was once I actually got spotlighted without knowing and had to just jump into action like that and tell me story. It was scary, but I'd done it only because I love John. So but yeah, thank you very much, ladies. If you found, obviously it is helpful, if you're interested in the products, if you're interested in the business, speak to the person who invited you on the call tonight. I don't know what time we're on now. Oh, nearly 9:10. But like I say, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll speak again soon. Bye.
Can I just give a massive shout out to someone? I just want to give a massive shout out to all of you to begin with, but we've got a very special reconfirmation this evening. Sam has absolutely smashed her reconfirmation of QSSC. So this is her 2nd month, and if she does 3 months in a row, she'll get an incredible £1,000 bonus. And I just want to say that is it's a bonus basically to say thank you for the amount of women that you've been helping. Your paycheck is always an amount of money that reflects on how many people you're helping, and I think we can all vouch for Sam and Gemma and all of the girls on here, Sammy, Nicole, Janet, you know, Beth, all the girls, all of you, you've all been absolutely, you know, the Fit Girl Club wouldn't be what it is without you. So I just wanted to give every single one of you a massive shout out. I'm truly grateful from the bottom of my heart for every single one of you. But truly, Sam, congratulations on reconfirmation of your 2nd month. We love you so much. There's so much love in this group, and yeah, we're just so excited for what's to come for Fit Girl. We've got the party on Friday, but there is so much more to come. So yeah, thank you so much, and yeah, what an amazing call. Thank you for your stories, and love you all so much.
Thank you, Millie. Bye.
See you later,
Bye,
ladies. Have a good night.
I always forget how to leave.
Stay on with me.
Are you staying on live?
Yeah, why not? I'm on a live on Instagram and I don't know how to end it. There we go.
So it'll just be us chatting bubbles then.
Yeah. That was a really
See
good
you
call,
later.
girls. See you later, Gem.